Hey guys, Blindside here. It has been a minute, hasn't it? Not uploaded a video in I think like a month and a half, 2 months. That's for good reason. I just haven't really had a lot of unique. I'm always centered around like playing with stuff that not a lot of people play with, so that's no different today. You guys are gonna look at my loadout and laugh. I promise you, this is not what it. It's not as bad as it sounds. So, Redrix's Broadsword. I'm sure most of you know what this is. This is the pinnacle weapon from Season 3, or that was the Claymore, and this is the Year 4 version of it. I have a pretty much perfect roll, in my opinion. This is fantastic handling speed. Ricochet rounds for increased range. Outlaw, Desperado are the two perks that are set. I do have high cals, which I don't really care about that much. But I have a range masterwork. I also have a sprint grip because the ADS speed on this weapon is not fantastic. You don't want to use it aggressively until you get it into Desperado, which is, for those of you who have never heard of the gun, have never gotten it, it's quite difficult and time consuming to get. It's not like a hard grind, it just takes time. You have to reset your Valor rank 5 times within a season for one of the steps, so yeah, it's been double Valor this week. I think I reset it 3 times or something. I've had a lot of time to play. But, yeah, generally a pretty good weapon. Whenever you get Outlaw, Outlaw, I believe, lasts longer on this weapon than it does on most. And reloading while it's active increases your rate of fire, so I would assume this is a unique Outlaw. It says the same, it feels like Outlaw lasts longer because it's like a 3-second perk. Now, the second part of this loadout is the Proelium FR3. This is a fast charge time fusion rifle. You can see it charges in about half a millisecond. I've yet masterworked it, but I will. It's incredible. This is increased range. This is high high. I can't show the perks, but what you guys need to know about this fusion rifle is Firmly Planted is incredible on it. Firmly Planted is the perk that when you're crouching, you get increased stability, range, handling speed, and reload. So it's just incentive, really, to crouch. Okay, that's Desperado. Blast Furnace to my right. I got the crit. That guy's dead. Gonna reload there to extend the perk. Nice. Nade launch can be used here on this guy, or now you're fighting with heart, Guardian. That was fortunate. I got killed by an Orwing. Alright, so high impact reserves is incredible on it. This is a fantastic fusion rifle for 2 reasons. And the perks really do make this gun. This is one of those weapons that if you have a god tier roll, it's an incredible gun. But otherwise, it's a subpar to very average weapon at best. You see that? That's not a lot of damage for a fusion at that range, considering what the high impacts can do. So there's a lot of opportunity cost in running this. But if we can get somebody close range here, see if I can bait somebody to push me. Grenade launcher. Well, now we just get the broadsword going. And this is more than enough. Sprint grip would have been nice to have there. I got ammo, I didn't realize it at first. So that was part of the mistake there. But if we can get somebody close with this fusion rifle, this kills from longer range and oftentimes just as quickly as a shotgun. Alright, I'm gonna have to back off. They're spawning back there. I don't want to challenge. I'm gonna die to the pulse probably. Never mind. Still gonna back off and let my health regen. They have to push me. That's 2 sets of 31 damage. He's peeking from the right. It doesn't surprise me. Crouching for the fusion bonus. That was nearly a kill. Immediately. Gonna reload. I understand I lose high impact reserves here for the most part, but it's important to have a lot of ammo in this weapon because you need follow-up shots a lot of the time. Okay. I'm just kind of commentating over this, giving my decision process a lot. But this is a kind of a part of the 4-Bolt Fusion series I started, where I just cover weapon rolls and weapon perks that maybe you don't see a lot of the time, but they're really good. Normally you see backup plan on a Wise and Rebuke. What if you substitute that for high impact reserves and liquid coils? Just make it the hardest hitting long range weapon in the game for fusion. I'm going to tell you what, that Wise and Rebuke I have is not going to get nerfed by backup plan nerfs on those weapons. It's staying the same way it is unless they get a range decrease, which I hope they do. Because long range fusions are kind of strong. But just from you play a little more creatively and you can often circumvent any nerfs that are going to come to weapons. So you get to enjoy the same thing as you had before balance changes occur. Gonna dodge there, I just want to stay alive. Hi, I didn't know you were there. That's Dragon Shadow helping me out. I would have died there normally. Gonna make an aggressive push up here. Yeah, I traded with the Blade Barrage. Yeah. I have more to talk about that fusion rifle real quick, because there are some other details I need to share and show about this. It is an incredible weapon that has maybe a little more utility than a lot of people think it does. So, high impact reserves. Rounds at the end of the magazine deal more damage. This is normally not important on a fusion, but because it's a fast rate of fire fusion, and because it starts with 7 in the magazine, it is very useful. In fact, with a backup mag, you can increase it to 8. Now, what that means is with 4 in the magazine, you start getting the high impact reserves buff. That's generally almost as much as you have, period, in a high impact fusion's mag. I'm gonna die there. Oh. What just... Did I dodge at the same time I got credit for the kill and not get the... Oh, that's weird. That's a bygones, I'm dead to that. But with 4 in the magazine, you're going to be able to... Or with 8 in the mag, you're going to be able to troc. Yeah, lovely. Thanks, brain. You're going to be able to proc the high impact reserves with 4 in the mag. And on top of that, you're able to proc even more damage than you generally would on a weapon, because for special weapons, it doesn't expect you to have that much in your magazine. This weapon has that much in its magazine, so watch. That's 35 damage from that range. There is range fall off there. This is almost about the same range as, say, like a shotgun. It is very close range. You are supposed to get up in people's faces. You're supposed to play aggressive. I'm going to extend the buff here. That bygones is dead. Ah. Super damage resistance, man. Gotta freaking love it. I'm glad that they are addressing it in Shadowkeep, though. Glad to hear that they already understand it's an issue. I'm probably dead to this a second time. But, yeah, the important thing to highlight, this does the same damage with the final high impact reserve shot as an Epicurean does with accelerated coils. Now, already that sounds good, but you have to realize that the Epicurean with that has a 740 charge time. This charges 1.5% faster, or sorry, 150% faster than the Epicurean does at full masterwork value. Just about. It's not a full, 150%. It's like 140, 133 or something. But it is fantastic that you're getting, with these perks on the bottom half of the magazine, an Epicurean with a significantly faster charge rate. And I am focused on talking. I'm not really focused on the game. So I'm sorry that I'm just kind of running up to people and dying to truth. I understand that's not generally what you want to see, but yeah, the whole advantage to this loadout, this combination of weapons, comes from the fact that the broadsword... Thanks. Alright. The broadsword covers your long range. it covers your long range beautifully. The Proelium actually covers your short and medium range, and the Broadsword in a pinch will work in long range with its perk active. So, you can kill people. Oh, wow. Good job, man. Good job. Getting pinged from bygones from the left. Yeah, but the punishment of using shots with this thing is very low. Because yes, you will burn through ammo in your mag very quickly, but you can shoot off 8 shots with this gun in 4 seconds. That is a... I'm not even sure that shotguns have a full 140%. Uh-oh. Poor guy. I'm not even sure that shotguns have a 120 rate of fire archetype. I think that they're generally like 90-ish. I don't know. I'm really not sure yet. I do need to look at the retold tail in my inventory because that's a precision frame. It's one of the slightly faster ones, I believe. I think aggressive is the slowest firing. So that's your dust rock and your... yeah, just kind of your dust rock, your last man standing. Uh-oh. I missed him at all times. Which is kind of okay, I guess. It means no one-eye mark, I don't think. I wanted a headshot there really bad. He's gonna peek his head out here. Can throw a throwing knife to stop his regen.
You've got 30 seconds. Double down.
There. Alright. We're gonna have to rotate to the back of the map on the other side in order to get any more kills this life.
Hunters like you blaze a path.
I freaking fell. That's dumb. It's terrible.
10 seconds.
Alright, dodge roll for that. Check their spawn. I hear somebody to my left. That's a thunder crash. And match is done.
Down tactics.
Alright. Yeah, it's very fun though. Incredibly fun. So this loadout is what I would call a high engagement loadout. Say you're running Recluse. You're running Recluse and you're running a Bite of the Fox or Evoker, or even worse, like a Last Word. You run these with Recluse, and Recluse in its current state is very strong. This is a low effort loadout mentally. This does not, it doesn't take a lot of positioning, it doesn't take a lot of forethought. You're just going to be playing the game and kind of benefiting. Actually, hold on. I'm going to cut this out. I'm about to go to Spider because I realized that enhancement core means I can drop 30 legendary shards to get 2 more. And I will be able to pick up a max charge time Proelium. So, Erentil is very strong. That is another weapon I would call a low mental engagement weapon. I'm not trashing people who use it. Trust me. I use this wise and rebuke. This thing is dumb. Look at the impact. Look at extra strafe speed and aim assist while ADS'd. Yeah, probably going to do that on a fusion rifle. High impact reserves. You can kill people in 4 bolts out of 7. That's insane. This thing is a high effort weapon. This requires a lot of thumb skill. More importantly, it requires positional skill because you have to dance right outside of the range that somebody else is. So yeah, you can hit people for 60, 70 damage from ranges that shotguns can't, but you're never going to get a one-shot kill outside of really just beyond shotgun range. So this is a high risk, high reward, high skill, high reward weapon. I think that it's one of the most high skill fusion rifles out there, and I think it is one of the most high skill... Oh, that's a public event. It's one of the most high skill weapons generally to use in these special weapon archetypes. Snipers require a lot of thumb skill, and if you are playing at the higher levels, it's really hard to shoot through flinch, so you have to get good with positioning, but just in quick play, pub stomping, you're never going to get flinched because nobody ever looks at you. It's a little less important.
Shall we make a deal?
So, yeah, I am sorry I'm taking time out of this to do that.
Good choice, my friend.
I need Alkane for when Shadowkeep drops because I want to grab the Lost Pacific gear. It used to be my old helmet back in D1. Or not D1, D2 Year 1. Absolutely loved the design. Apparently they are bringing it back, so grabbing that as fast as I can. I also need... oh, that is Glimmer, never mind. Okay, well, that should be about good. And we're going to go back to PvP now. Because I have enough.
No matter how far you go.
Alright, I'm just going to kill his voice for a minute. Yeah, the general benefit, though, of running this loadout is that it teaches you how to be a better player. Redrix's Broadsword? I mean, honestly, ask yourself, how easy is this weapon to use? It's not that it's a hard weapon to use, but compared to Recluse, compared to Revoker, compared to Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten especially, how easy is Redrix's Broadsword to use? Because I think, personally, that Redrix's Broadsword is a much more difficult weapon than any of them otherwise are. I think that it's just a, a very skill-based weapon. You have to hit a headshot kill with the highest impact pulse rifle, and because you're running the highest impact pulse rifle, either you need perfect aim for a 2-burst, or you need perfect positioning to survive until you can get your first shot off of your 3-burst. Because again, remember, you don't have to get through all of the 3rd burst. You just have to get through the first 1 to 2 shots, depending on if you've hit any body shots, depending on how you're doing generally, otherwise. But yeah, your important thing and your focus is always on that, getting that headshot kill. Otherwise, this, in my opinion, is a perfectly average, if not a little bit subpar, weapon. Because it just is not in the right archetype to be super competitive. I'm not saying it's terrible, because I think it's perfectly fine. But you do have to get the perk to really make it worth it, which means that it is a high skill weapon. I remember getting this the first day. I had it, I'd been awake for 20 hours, and I could not use it. I said, this gun is terrible. Like, I can't stand it. I don't understand why anybody would ever go for this. Picked it up the next day, I was much less tired. And it actually felt like I was, putting some decent work in and getting some mileage out of it and stuff. Would I pick it over Revoker in competitive? No. I would put Revoker and Recluse on in a heartbeat. That is my competitive loadout. Whenever Recluse is addressed, I have a strong suspicion it will be in Shadowkeep. Maybe not. But I will still run Revoker Recluse because it gels with my playstyle so well. But part of this game is learning how to do things differently. Maybe not better than what you are skilled with, but differently. I have a huge amount of time sunk with weapons I never use because of that. The most kills on a primary weapon I have with a masterwork is Recluse at 1500, and that's just because I use it in comp. But, like, I'll just switch weapons around a ton. Like, seriously, that's an important part of this game. But, yeah, let's look at that retold tale I was talking about earlier. Rounds per minute. 65. Hold on, I've got a phone on me right here. Let's go ahead and take a look. This weapon, this fusion rifle, shoots 1.84 times faster than a shotgun. Yeah, my brother's in the other room, being very loud. If you can hear him, then, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just him. He's not some kid getting tortured screaming. Anyway, on to the... what game is it going to be? I actually don't know. Did I play 2 games with this already? Or no, I feel like it was just the Exodus down match. I don't know. Just making sure it's no 6-stack. If it is a 6-stack, then I switch to my competitive loadout. I cut the the game out of the video, and I'm just gonna play to ruin their day. Not really. I'm just gonna play though to try and disrupt their win streak or whatever they're trying to go for. I see 6-stacks way too often. But now it is time to go into the second game. So, the final piece of this loadout, this is the Swarm of the Raven grenade launcher. This is my PvE one as well. It's got quick draw, snapshot, some very acceptably average, if not poor, perks on it. It's not great. Yeah, it's not amazing. The reason that I run it is because it has snapshot, quick draw, and the rounds detonate on impact because of the aggressive frame. So, or I believe it's because of the aggressive frame. Don't quote me on that though. Retribution. I've gotten this map 4 times today. 5 times actually, including this one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sick of it. It's a fun map, but like, come on. I get no broadsword usage on this map. It's just the Proelium for the entirety of the game. In case you guys do want, I already said Redrix's broadsword can be obtained from, you know, that long Crucible quest. The Proelium is a gunsmith reward. I have never gotten so much as a single Proelium before, I think 2 days ago. And I picked this one up. I'm not sure. I don't look at perks a lot of the time on weapons. I just kind of... I mean, if I'm chasing a weapon, I will, but I generally don't look at... Yeah, there's that 2 burst, baby. Oh my goodness, that's crispy. We're going to extend the perk duration, and then we're just going to go to town. Or not. I guess not. I'm going to back off. Do they trigger it and back off? Is that what happened? Frick me. Cancel the reload. No damage from that, surprisingly. The ammo is on the other side of the, this little ring here. It's always hard to tell on this map until you actually make, like, a concerted effort to pay attention to it. Okay. That's me being stupid, and what was I stuck at? I wasn't stuck up against anything. I don't know what happened. I think I literally just moved my thumb in the wrong direction there. Like, I wish I was kidding. I overflicked there. It wouldn't have gone well otherwise. Ooh, that's bad. Unfortunately, Wraith Metal does have a bit of an anti-synergy with this build. As good as Dragon Shadow is, this is the dodge roll perk that reloads all of your weapons. My aim just potatoed. As good as it is, it does reload your magazine to full on every weapon, so whenever you dodge, any reserve ammo you have might on the fusion might remove high impact reserves. But again, there can be, if you're dodge rolling, odds are you're in a situation where you need... What? Okay. Odds are you're in a scenario. I feel bad for that guy. No. No, I got rid of it. I jumped off the map and I did 2 damage with the throwing knife. That was incredible. Yeah, but, bye-bye. Generally speaking, if you're dodge rolling, you're going to be in a spot where you need a lot of ammo in your fusion anyway, so it can be considered a bad thing or a good thing. I don't view it really as either. I just see it as a thing. Oh, hi. Wow, I'm really that bad, huh? They're spawning on B now. Yep. That's another 2 burst. That reprocced it. That's dirty. I mean, we're not going to get another kill with it, unfortunately. So I'm going to pre-fire, but... yeah, I was trying to see if we get any extra damage there. Hold on. You guys will stop body blocking me, team. Never mind. Throwing knife. Not throwing knife. Trip mine was off. Shame on you for using truth. Shame on you, teammate. I don't care whether you're on my team or on the other team. Truth is not fair.
Zone C captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold.
Yeah, but shotgun's pretty fun. Shotgun. I actually just called the Proelium a shotgun. I mean, this is as close as you'll get to an Omelon shotgun. I had a similar fusion rifle to this. I can look it up, actually. It was the Year 2 Future War Colt fusion rifle. One of them, because there were 2.
It's time, Guardian. Crush them.
And I had one with accelerated coils on it. The fastest rate of fire one I would run with accelerated coils. And I got, I think, also about a 0.5 charge time on that thing. Got him. I think I just blew myself up. I'm not sure I got the actual kill there. Yeah. Watch the linear fusion over here. I heard the sound, and it was way too loud for it to have been on our team. Yep. And he is just gonna mindlessly ape in one direction. That's infuriating. I don't understand how people think that's a viable strategy, and I'm actually kind of disappointed it is, in some cases, a viable strategy, because you throw enough bodies at somebody and odds are they're gonna die. Even if they're very skilled. I'm not saying I am, but I know people will die just because of how many people tried to fight them one after the other at a time. I've seen it happen. I have friends who are... hit him with 2. I only bodied him there, unfortunately. That is a full Team B spawn. Oh my goodness. Clip inbound. Shot at the body. Why are they so dispersed? Their team is always just away from each other. Oh, and another good thing about this is... that's bad. I'm gonna back off of that. I don't need to fight that. But another... that's interesting. Alright, we're gonna proc it for extended duration. Just... I know I didn't get kill credit there, I just wanted to reload Dragon Shadow there. I'm gonna grab the extra fusion ammo and reload it into my gun real quick. Again, I did acknowledge that's removing high impact reserves. That is an active choice. I want more shots quickly. Alright. Gonna reload again. Just want all 8 in the mag right now. There's a snipe over there. I'm watching the push. I have to play aggressive right now because 6 kills might not be enough for me to get to the Weiran, unfortunately. And now it's down to 4 kills. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, I'm not getting a Wii around from that. Unfortunately, I did get a Phantom. And I am sticking to the general 3 game thing I've got going. Just play 3 quick play games with the loadout. Or I don't know, maybe we'll cycle some Rumble in there every once in a while.
Not ask for a better victory.
Imagine doing that. Imagine doing that. Oh, man. Shotguns on the higher end of comp are, I think, pretty skillful weapons. But quick play, man. It's just sad. People run in straight lines with them. Well, yeah, it was a pretty good game. It was alright. You know, I'm not one to call it great or anything, but it was alright. Alright, a lot of downtime there. I had to go ahead and grab myself nothing. I just called. My parents called. I had to talk to them for a little while. I didn't have to grab anything. Oh, Chisé's burger. I love Chisé's burger. Chisé's booger. This guy, does he have cross save? No, he just is making a mistake. Okay. I understand. I respect it, but you're not gonna get anywhere with that. This guy is double primary. Are you guys gonna force me to run double primary? If everybody in the map is running double primary, I'm gonna be very mad. I'm gonna be very disappointed. I already inspected you. Hot shot. You're not running double primary, right? Nope, you're running a bygones. Shotgun. You're not running double primary, nope. That's the hot shot again. Are you running double primary? Okay, that's enough of the map not running double primary. Oh, why is this map still in rotation? When they said they're pulling some of the maps out of rotation for Shadowkeep, please pull this one out, Bungie. The Citadel is so basic. It's 3 lanes. In the middle of the map, you can cut between all the lanes. B is outside, which is a complete mistake. There's no incentive to go inside, even though that's the center of the map. It feels like the center of the map is a shortcut, and this part that I'm actually going to run to is a shortcut in Control. Either reposition the B flag to mid and then just make the map a death pit, or pull it out of rotation, because it's not fun right now. Oh. So, again, I was pre-firing there. I expected him to peek around the corner. Ooh, that's... Uh-oh. I'm gonna back off right now. I might die to the spare rations, because I think that guy's a god roll. Alright. That's the fusion loaded. And remember, you're effectively running a fusion rifle with slide shot, because every time you slide, you get buffs to literally everything except damage and charge time. So, I mean, and you don't need buffs to damage and charge time if you have high impact reserves, so doing pretty good for yourself, you know? I will say,
What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing.
Okay, teammate body blocking shots, appreciate you.
You have my respect.
And by body blocking shots, I mean saving the enemy's life. Nothing I generally enjoy. I'm gonna throw a trip mine there, make it so they can't jump into that. That guy's dead, yeah. You know, always it's gonna be a shotgun with a bit more range and a lot more damage outside of its one-hit kill zone. You're always gonna hit 80 to 90, even at like air until range, provided you're really good with controlling recoil, because this thing does have a tiny bit. I really don't think Destiny has some, like, massive recoil. I hear people complain about SMGs. I think SMGs are perfectly fine and acceptable recoil-wise. You're dead. I'm sorry, buddy. My mountaintop quest, Shane, not yours. I pity you, but I'm still gonna play the game. We both gotta earn it. I really am debating just going into comp to finish it. I'm not gonna lose glory points to dip beneath 2100. Too high up for that, so... Oh, he didn't jump over. What? That's surprising. Ooh, well-timed explosion. It didn't land, but well-timed. Alright, well that is...
You have my respect.
Oh, I didn't get Outlaw activated. That sucks. No, it doesn't suck.
2 for 1. 3 opponents down. Look at them fall.
Ah. Screwed the last kill up. I could have gotten a Slayer. Yeah, I mean, I think Goldie is pretty balanced. They had every right to kill me there. It was 4v1. I stood right in front of him, just pulled the trigger 20 times. So... I feel like Goldie 6-shot, especially 3-shot. 3-shot I think is incredibly balanced. And I cannot wait until that super becomes a more effective shutdown than it already is. By, hopefully they give throwing knives a bit of a damage buff, or, I don't know, make them recharge faster, I don't know. The throwing knives need some love. Body shot throwing knives from D1 used to do like... Oh, no, no, no. Bad.
can hide from us, Hunter.
Is that my teammate's Redrix or somebody else's Redrix? Good job, teammate. Thank you for preventing that. Alright. I could have died to that if he had landed it properly, but if you're using... I'm backing off.
5 minutes left.
That is not where I die. Alright, well, I'm gonna double back off there, because that guy has Redrix active. I wonder if he switched because I'm using it. Probably not, but I'd like to give myself more credit than I deserve. I am backing off here because I would like to get to at least the Wii run. Once I get the Wii run, I will be playing hyper aggressive to see if I can hit a 50 kill streak medal. But I do have to kind of outlast the super phase to even get to the Wii run. Unfortunately, because that's how the game works. Yeah, but again, still hitting 50 damage there.
What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing.
And, frick me. Well, no Desperado activation, really. I mean, like, technically, yes, we got Desperado going, but in reality, no. Oh, that's a grenade launcher. Thank you, inner accuracy. I don't know why you... Yeah, see, I was right. I'm not crazy. That was absolutely... Oh, I just killed him with the trip mine. This map is so bad for that. You can just use trip mines on these two exits and everybody will die, because they don't expect it. Place it slightly higher so when people jump into it, they get absolutely destroyed. That's bad. Considering I now have to run away for a long, long time. And we have to team shot. Either or, really. Or not. Guy's just
3 minutes left.
not great at killing people, I guess. What happened there? Alright, I got one.
I love it.
Obviously no Redrix activation. That's a pop right there for me. Yeah, I was just doing that intentionally. I didn't want to push that. Hey, there we go. Well, now I'm going to play super aggressive. Well, I freaking died on the...
Challenge the fallen Kells to personal combat and scatter them. I've been watching too many
Crucible matches. I got the line, boys! You know, I've gotten quite a couple of Wii runs in the past. This combination is very strong for it, just because it forces you, again, to play smart.
dominating the field.
Oh, wow, good shot. He's dead. It forces you even further to play smart, so what you're going to see is, generally, if you're playing well with this... Oh, that's an active Redrix. No. Get away from me, shotgun. I'm not that stupid. Oh, frick. Why did it not kill him? Oh, he could have shot me between the metal bars if he had been fast enough to react. I believe you can shoot between these, right? No. Okay, never mind. I was safe. Can you? No, you can't. You definitely cannot. I can guarantee you that much. Most certainly cannot. Yeah, just generally though. Loadout is very strong. I'm kind of running out of commentary steam now. Just because I've said, I mean, 3 matches to me feels like the amount of time necessary for me to get my thoughts out on the gun. Or on the loadout, because I'm covering... Whenever I do a loadout video like this, I'm covering 3 guns at the same time. Really What? Excuse you, you took 90 damage over 3 seconds. I'm so confused. What happened there? But generally, yeah. I'm able to offer opinions, you know, downsides to the loadout, upsides to it, what its benefits are, what hurts you by using it. Well beyond 2 matches. 3 is where I kind of hit my roadblock. So, again, I'm not saying this gun puts you at really stupid high efficiencies, but I am saying that if you play smart with it, it will put you at very stupid high efficiencies. That is not saying I'm a very smart player. That is saying that I'm actually using my brain and nobody else in quick play is. If you take this into comp... Oh, whoa, that was weird. I can almost assure you, you will die. Do not try this in comp. Redrix is not meant for comp. Proelium is not meant for comp. Revoker, Recluse, and a grenade launcher are meant for comp. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm kidding. But, yeah, in all honesty, this is an incredibly fun loadout to use in quick play. If you guys have these weapons, even if you don't have a perfect roll in the Proelium, even if you don't have what I'd consider a god roll, then give them a go. Give it a try. You never know if this might be something that you want to use religiously past this point. I mean, I'll just swap on some of my favorite loadouts right now, but Revoker, Recluse, Sword, Crooked Fang 4FR, Black Scorpion 4SR, Arbalist, Antiope, Beloved, Grenade Launcher. What are some other ones? Retold, Lonesome, Zenobia, Spiteful Fang, Kindled Orchid, Sword, Six Coyote. Like, just think outside the box. And this is kind of a video asking people, they're saying, you know what? Like, go ahead and try stuff that nobody else is really willing to try. Go for the things that people have never seen before, because it's often good fun. So I will keep doing these videos, because again, I just listed a ton of loadouts. These are loadouts I've come up with over about a month of play that I've been away from YouTube, because I don't really... This is a hobby for me, YouTube. I understand I say I really enjoy making videos, and I do. But I also have school to worry about. I just like playing games in general without commentating over them. And I also have other hobbies. I'm a huge fan of writing. And I also play a lot of other games and go outside and stuff. You know, contrary to popular belief. So, yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. This has been a very fun video. Very gratifying on my part to see this kind of all come together. Because when I picked up Redrix like 3 days ago, I didn't have a good pairing. And then I found the Proelium. I started getting better with Redrix, and then I had a perfect pairing. And yeah, just for the record, never use a sword in quick play. This is a rumble weapon or a comp weapon, but I would not recommend it in comp either unless you're screwing around. So anyway, yeah, have a good night, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you around. Bye-bye.